Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're finally doing an updated handbag collection. I can't wait to show you how different my collection is than it was about a year ago when I did my last handbag collection video, and things have just changed so much, honestly. Like, it surprises me looking at it, and I'll link that video down below in the description, and I'll probably put it on the screen as well if you haven't seen it. But that video is quite a while back, and my taste and my style and things like that have changed just as people changed. You know, people change throughout their lives, and sometimes you gotta exchange bags to get to where you need to be with your new style. And the good part about collecting designer handbags is that a lot of times they'll hold their worth quite well, so you can go ahead, sell them, swap them out for a different bag, and keep going about your day. So I'll show you guys what I have right now, because this is really a good representation of how my style is. I think that I'm really happy with where my collection is right now. I may want to maybe add one more bag, but I think it'll be a while down the road. And also I feel really at peace with the bags that I have right now. I think that they're very representative of my style, and that I have something for every occasion that I need. And honestly, like, my handbag collection just feels very whole right now, and I think that that is a beautiful feeling. I'm not going to say that I have like forever purse piece or anything, but I am trying to be way more intentional about the pieces that I add to my collection, about what I keep in my collection, because I want every single piece that I do have taking up space in my collection and taking up money in my collection to really mean something to me and to really bring joy to my life. So I can't wait to show you the pieces that have made the cut and that I've kept, and the pieces that are new to the collection and that I'm really excited about and that I love dearly. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with Louis Vuitton, and then we'll kind of like work our way to Chanel and then Hermes. I think that's the only brands that I have. So so I am a person where I like what I like, and I feel like you guys are going to see that in this collection video. Okay, so first of all, I'm missing a bag. It's not missing. I think it's just in my suitcase, which is kind of like tucked away. We moved not that long ago, so I don't really feel like going through the whole closet to go try to get the suitcase out the back and go take it out the suitcase. But I think that's where it is. It's my Louis Vuitton backpack. I will put a picture in because I love that bag. I'm not getting rid of it. I go through phases where I only want to carry this bag, and it's just so convenient. Just throw it on. It's amazing. It's been in all my handbag collection videos. If you want to see me talk about it more, you can always take a look at older videos, but love that bag. Anyway, on to bags that we have here. This is, I think this is called the Louis Vuitton Amazon bag. I don't know. But I got this on eBay maybe like 3 years ago. Maybe 3 years ago, maybe longer than 3 years ago, honestly. Maybe like 4 years ago, could be 5 years ago. I don't know anymore. But this bag is super convenient. I like this bag for traveling. It's very old. It's kind of tired looking in areas, I'm gonna be honest, but I got it for like $300 or maybe less than that on eBay, and it has done me very well. It's such a thick canvas. I think it's because it's an older bag that like the canvas used to be thicker that Louis Vuitton used. I don't know if that's 100% true, but that's what it feels like to me. Like, this doesn't feel like a Louis Vuitton bag that I've felt from like the last like 5 years or so. This like feels thicker, and it feels like it's more durable, and I really love that. So I don't plan on probably ever giving this bag up. I don't know. I think that for what the bag is worth itself, it's worth more to me to have it in my collection, even if I use it for just in case situations. But I think that what I would get for this bag if I sold it is not worth it for me, because it's worth more to me in my collection than it would be in cash. So that is why I decided to keep this one, even though I don't use it very often. But if I'm traveling or something, which I don't do a ton, but if I'm traveling, this is a great bag to just put in the suitcase. I know that it can go through rain. We can be in any type of weather. I have been through a lot of things with this bag, and it will stay in my collection probably forever. Next up from Louis Vuitton is probably one of my favorite little bags. I don't know why I love this bag so much. I think it is kind of, at first I said it was really impractical, right? I said that I thought it was just cute. It's really impractical. It's this little mini Speedy. But now I actually think it's kind of practical. And let me tell you why. So I now have the Galaxy Z Flip 3. Before I had the iPhone, like I think iPhone 11 Pro Max, and that would not have fit in here. But this phone fits in here. So I think that makes it so much more practical. I have a Twilly on here because the handles are really beat up, and I just feel like it makes it look cuter. But this I feel like is way more practical for me now too. And also for events and things like that, where they're like outdoor events. We went to the, I think it was the Phoenix Polo Championship, and they were only allowing like very small bags, like bags under 6 inches wide or something. And that is where things like this come in. Either that or you had to have a clear bag, and I didn't want to bring like a clear fanny pack because my outfit was cute and I didn't want to mess it up. So things like that, this thing comes in handy, and I love that it can hold my phone now because I use it. And people always say something when I use it. People will always be like, oh my god, that's the cutest little tiny bag. And I just love it. I think it's adorable. And then last but not least from Louis Vuitton, this bag is kind of stuffed. It's got like a bunch of stuffing in it, but it's not like perfectly shaped right now. This is my Speedy 30 bandolier. I love this bag. I've had this bag for a really long time. It's actually the first purchase that I ever made on Fashion File. Fun fact. I think I bought it in, I want to say I bought it in like 2014 or 2015. I think I bought it either right before I graduated from college. Yeah, I think I bought it right before I graduated from college. And I had like my first like big girl job and all of that. And so I got this bag for myself. I first bought a Neverfull. And then I ended up, I think, actually buying this the next year after I bought the Neverfull. So maybe I bought this in 2015 or 2016, actually. But this bag, it looks like it's new. I love it so much. And I tried to sell this bag twice, and both times it didn't work out. So that told me that this bag is supposed to be in my collection. And I'm not supposed to get rid of it. And I still use it. So I don't think that that's a bad thing. Recently, I've been thinking about getting it painted. I've been seeing like the like artists and everything that paint on the bags, and that like will paint like the nice like, I don't know, like designs and stuff on it. I'm thinking of maybe having that done to this bag because I think it'd be really cool and to kind of like revamp it a little bit, make it a little bit different. But I just love it. It has the perfect strap. This is one of like the perfect starter bags, and I know I've said before, like, don't start with a Speedy or Neverfull. Try to get something a little bit more different, something that has more leather on it. And I still agree with that, but if you are absolutely set on getting a Speedy or a Neverfull, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with them. They're great bags, and I know that like everyone has them, but it's for a reason. They're great bags. They're very durable. I'll probably have this for a really long time. Next up is Chanel. This is gonna be a very short section because I only have one Chanel bag, and it is my Chanel small classic double flap in black with silver hardware, and it's so beautiful. I love the red on the inside. This bag is not the one that I expected to keep the longest. I expected to buy this bag and then sell it not that long after I bought it, use it for a while. I wore it out all the time for a while. And then I was like, oh, I'm probably going to sell this bag eventually. And then I just never stopped wearing it. Like, I thought that my jumbos were going to be the ones that stay in my collection forever. And I have no more jumbos now. That's insane to me. I have been thinking about getting a reissue maybe, but I also said that I'm done with Chanel, and I kind of feel like I'm done with Chanel. The reissue might be a bag that maybe I get at some point, but I'm really happy with this being my only Chanel bag. When I was thinking about which one to keep, this one has a classic Chanel look. It's black. It's just gorgeous. It's tiny. I love it, and I feel like this had the really classic look. The two that it came down to, I had my Chanel Jumbo Beige Claire and this one. And I knew I was going to sell one of them to get something that I'll show you in a minute, but sorry, Maxine's walking around if you can hear her. I knew I was going to sell one of them, and the reason I decided to keep this one was because it's just in classic black and you can't go wrong with it. I love wearing this bag out, honestly. I think that hopefully there is a time sometime soon where we can just, you know, freely go out places, go to bars, clubs, things like that again, and like feel safe doing so. And this is the bag that I prefer to keep for that reason. I actually sold most of my other really small bags because I don't go out and do that as much anymore. I don't really feel the need to have them in my collection when I can wear something else, get something else that's gonna make me happier. So this is my last Chanel bag, and I'm keeping her probably forever. Next up, I did an unboxing video on this bag. This is the Hermes Evelyn. Oh, by the way, we're stepping into the Hermes section next. This is the Hermes Evelyn. This is technically the front of the bag, and then this is the back of the bag. But I wear it both ways, honestly. This is the color Etoupe, and it has gold hardware, which I think is so beautiful. I really like this bag. So if we're just gonna go for a walk, go walk down to the beach, go walk, I don't know, or even just take a drive to like a casual type of restaurant, go maybe grocery shopping, stuff like that, I like to carry this bag a lot. So this bag has been kind of a game changer for me in the way that the crossbody, like, I don't usually do a crossbody bag that often. I love top handle bags, like really anything that most people would think is inconvenient. Like, I love large top handle bags, like that's kind of my thing. And really any bag that you would think is probably inconvenient is probably something that I would like. But this is just so convenient, and I get why people like it. Like, I'm really starting to understand the Evelyn now. I think if you dress it the right way, it looks really good too. because I know like a lot of people will say like it's an older woman's bag, and you know, I don't find anything wrong with that. It's really good quality, it's really soft, I love it so much, and it carries a bunch, and it is crossbody, the strap is comfortable. And then I love it so much that I have two of them actually. This is the GM size and this is the PM size. Or is it the MM? No, I think it's PM. I think this is PM, and I think this, and this, I know this is GM, but I think this is PM. The size difference is not huge, but let me show you why I got this one. Okay, this is my MacBook 13-inch, MacBook Pro 13-inch. This is the Evelyn GM. Like a glove. And I recently took this back to New York for work, and it was perfect because my work laptop is the same as this laptop. It's the same size and everything. And it was perfect because I could carry this, I could carry my Louis Vuitton GM agenda, I could carry everything that I needed for the whole day and just walk around with this. And it was super cute with my long coat. I'll try to find a picture because I think I have one, but it was just, I loved it. I love it. Like I want to do, I want to eventually get this with black with gold hardware. I'm thinking I would probably try to get it from the actual boutique at some point, maybe down the line, and then I'll sell this one. But I love it. I really love this a lot. I do wish that it was gold hardware, but it was just, I couldn't find one, and I still haven't seen one. And I imagine that the resale prices for the gold hardware are going to be pretty expensive because that is what I've noticed in other colors. So I might try to get this from the boutique or try to like get on a wait list for it or something. I don't really know. I've never bought anything from the Hermes boutique. But if I was gonna buy something just to go around trying to find it resale, it would be this. This one has like some pretty scuffed up hardware. I got it for a really low price though. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, but it's got some pretty like bad tarnishing going on. And I would like to replace this one at some point with another one. But for now, it's doing me great. Anytime I need my laptop, I'm totally cool taking this. I either take this or my Birkin 35, which I'll show you in a second. Kind of a spoiler alert, I feel like. But if you've been to my channel before, you know that's like my favorite bag. So since we're talking about it, here's the Birkin 35. This also fits the laptop if you're wondering. But let me move this out the way. I don't like seeing it in the background. This also fits a laptop if you're wondering, but this is my most used bag probably. Yeah, I would say this is my most used bag. I take this just about everywhere. It's full right now because I have all my stuff in it. And sometimes I close this like the way that it is right now just because I think that it looks smaller that way. I don't mind when it looks big and floppy. It just depends on the look that I'm going for that day. I really do love that it's like in floppy Clemence leather. It's just great. This is an amazing bag. Oh, now I'm really starting to get a lot more use out of this bag and just being able to carry it everywhere. I think it's so convenient. I use it just like a regular tote bag and I act like it's not a Birkin. So I just throw my stuff in it and go because I know that's the way that it was intended to be used. I don't want to baby it. I just want to use it, get a lot of use out of it, love it, and it's huggable, like it's so soft. I recommend the Birkin 35 to anyone. Okay, so that one was my, Maxine, can you sit down please? So that one was my most used, plus the one that I probably enjoy using the most, but this one is my favorite. This is my favorite bag that is in my whole collection, and I don't know why I didn't save it for last. I guess I could have done that, you know, built up to it. This is the Birkin 30 in Rouge Cassac and with palladium hardware. It's beautiful. Maxine, can you go sit down, please? Can you like wait like 5 more minutes? No? That's fine. This bag makes me happy when I look at it. This is my favorite bag to just sit and stare at. And it's probably honestly one of my least used bags. I use it, but this is actually my special occasion bag, and I never thought that I'd be like, oh, I want to save this one for special occasions, but I do tend to use this for like dinners out, and I'll probably use it tomorrow. We're going to dinner for Christmas. Today's Christmas Eve when I'm filming this, by the way, but this is going to go up the day after Christmas, I think. So I'll wear it to dinner tomorrow, and I wear it to dinner for Thanksgiving, and like when we go like nice places and stuff like that, or if I go to the mall, I like to wear this, which is not very often, but this is like, these are the occasions that I like to save this bag for because I love carrying it so much. It makes me so happy, and I'm okay with having a bag that I don't use constantly and that I just use for that reason, and I'm okay with, I've come to terms with that, and I'm not afraid to like damage it, or I'm not afraid of using it. So that's the good part. It's just that I really like to bring this out when I'm like dressed nice and I get to carry it and it looks pretty, and maybe one day I'll get another Birkin 30 in the future that's like more of a casual thing. But I think with this color, just combined with like the structure that it has, which is kind of surprising because it's Clemence leather, It's still very structured. I just feel like it goes better with a little bit of a dressier vibe. I love wearing it that way. I don't feel like it looks as casual as the 35, so that's just my personal preference. But this is the bag that I adore the most, and I remember being so happy when I first got it. I bought it pre-loved. By the way, almost every bag that I've showed you guys is pre-loved. Every bag that I've shown you is pre-loved, yeah. And most of them are purchased from Fashion File. I don't think that's the case for like every single one. Fashion File and eBay basically for the ones that I've shown so far. In case you guys are wondering, I do buy most things pre-loved just to save money, and also because for Hermes bags, like I don't want to go through the Hermes process. Like I don't buy Hermes bags on resale that are more than the retail price. So I wait for really good deals, and I always try to make sure that like I don't buy anything that is over a retail price, because I don't feel like that's worth it. So that's just my perspective on it, and that's why I tend to buy pre-loved. I am thinking, now that I live closer to an Hermes store, that maybe I will start going there. I don't really need anything right now. I just, like I said, maybe if I want to get an Evelyn GM with gold hardware, it might be helpful to go down and do something like that and go explore purchasing from the boutique. But I'm not going to buy stuff that I don't want just to be offered a Birkin or a Kelly or something. I have the bags that I wanted. Like I have my like kind of holy grail bags already. So I don't feel the need to be like pressured into spending money there. Which I think is a good thing, I think is a good time to start going to the boutique, because you don't feel like you're trying to go there with the intention of like getting offered a bag. So anyway, that's, long story short, that's what's going on right now. That's where my bags came from, and yeah. I only have 2 more bags to show you guys. This next one, oh, you can already see the handle. All right, well, this is the Kelly 32 in Togo leather and blue electric. This color does not show up on camera from what I am understanding. This color does not show up the same way as it does in person. I don't know how to get it to show up that way, but it is just beautiful. It is like the just bluest, like poppiest blue like that you can think of, and it's gorgeous, and I love, love, love carrying this bag. This bag, I feel like, I've said it in multiple videos before, but I feel like this bag was made for me. And when you're purchasing a bag that's this expensive, you want to feel like it was made for you. This bag feels like this is my personality in a bag. And I never thought that I would be a Kelly girl. I'm a Birkin girl through and through, let me tell you that first of all. But this is probably going to be my one and only Kelly, at least for a while. I don't know, maybe down the line I'll get another one, or who knows, I can change my mind. For now, this is my one and only Kelly, and I am so happy with it. I couldn't have asked for a better bag. I think that the size 32 is perfect for me. I like bigger bags. I know that everybody's going after the 25 and the 28. I'm good with the 32. If I got another one, I think I'd probably get a 35. I love big bags, but this bag is like considered small to me, so I love carrying it. This is definitely another bag that just makes me happy to look at it. I love the gold hardware. The gold hardware is just really sets off this blue. I feel like I wouldn't have it any other way when it comes to this bag. And last, but certainly not least, this was my most recent unboxing. If you saw it, if you didn't, I will link it. I still haven't taken the tags off this bag. I haven't had a place to wear it just yet, but it is gorgeous. This is the Birkin 35. And hold on, let me think if I remember how to say it. Ver Annie, I think. Somebody told me how to say it in the last video, and I hope that that was right. I hope that I said it right. But it's this beautiful green color, and I couldn't. I fell in love. I can't wait to wear it, but I think it's more like a spring summertime kind of summertime kind of bag. So I am saving it until it's not like Christmas time, but yeah. Also, I think I might do a picture of this bag and my red one for Christmas or something. I don't know. Little like cute little family portrait with the red and the green bag. I think it'd be cute. But anyway, I adore this green. I ordered an insert for it. I ordered a Mai Tai insert for it. I was super hesitant to order one, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it for this bag because I don't want to mess up the inside of this bag, and I don't carry an insert in my black 35. I don't carry an insert in this one because the bag's already pretty heavy. It's Clemence leather. This is Swift leather. I can already tell that it's quite a bit lighter, so I don't think I would mind having an insert in here. Plus, this already has quite a bit of its shape. Like, it's not all slouchy like my other one. So I think I want to try to keep the shape like that. And that way I have like one more structured and one slouchier one. But that is still on its way. So once that's here, I'll probably like experiment with outfits and things like that for this one, because although I say I'll probably wait till spring to wear it, I probably won't. I'll probably wear it around like I don't know, next couple weeks or so. I just love it. I love it so much. The Birkin 35 is just, I can't say enough good things about it. I think it's absolutely perfect. And that is my entire designer handbag collection. I told you things have changed. If you don't see it here anymore, I don't have it anymore. And yeah, that has been that has been a big change for me. I used to have a pretty big Chanel collection, and now coming down to just one bag is so different for me. So I'm really glad, and I'm really like thankful for the bags that I have, because they all bring me a lot of joy, and I'm very happy with all of them. And I just couldn't ask for a better bag collection. I think this represents me really well. And yeah, so that's where I am right now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this one in the near future. I've been consistent. I've been uploading every Sunday, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!